Scared to death and scared to look. They shook, cause ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Scared to death.
Introducing the starting five for your New Orleans Pelicans. At center, 7 feet, number 21, At shooting guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 3, Jordan Poole. At point guard, 6'5", number 5, DeJounte Murray. At forward, 6'9", number 25, Trey Murphy III. At power forward, at 6'6", number 1, Zion Williamson. That goes for your New Orleans Pelicans is Willie Green. Pelican fans, that is your New Orleans Pelicans.
And the starting group for the Spurs, filling the perimeter spots, are Castle and Vassell. Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Fox in at the 1. And for New Orleans, Murphy and Williamson up in the forward slots. Jordan Poole is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Messi in at the 5. And you look across the NBA landscape, Stan, a lot of turnover in the summer.
Yeah, Kevin, it takes a few weeks just to get used to seeing coaches and players in different spots around the league. And it'll take some time for those players and coaches to adjust as well.
The 3 from Poole. The three-pointer is right on target.
You got to chase Poole off that three-point line or he will do exactly that.
Vassell kicks to Fox. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
Clearly a foul.
Well, Stan, after 8 seasons with the Kings, a new chapter for De'Aaron Fox now in San Antonio.
Yeah, Kevin, and look, you got to be excited about that if you're a San Antonio fan. De'Aaron Fox and Victor Wembanyama together? Is there a better pick-and-roll combination in the league? The sky's the limit for that duo.
And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. GA, he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Now, here's Poole. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Memphis. To the paint, he's looking for Williamson and finds him. Just 3 to shoot. Lets it fly. Murray outside for the 3. Rebound San Antonio. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Willie Green and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Wemby came up and Coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Back to you guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
And Vassell's jumper continues to evolve and improve. He's a real threat off the catch.
Murray, the pass to Williamson. Back to Murray. Driving in. They need this. Good work defensively by Fox.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And the Spurs another 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
All right, everyone. I can hear you. Crowd, make some noise for your Pelicans breaker.
Checking out some stats for Wembanyama. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season, put up about 24 points per, almost 4 blocks and 11 rebounds. And he is such a huge part of what this team does on offense.
Yeah, their entire system would look different if they didn't have this guy to depend on.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. On the wing, Murray. Guarded by Fox. Williamson against Johnson. Williamson kicks to Poole. Over Castle. Back to Williamson. Wide open look here for Murray. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Over Misi. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Fox.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Murray down low. Guarded by Fox. Poole kicks to Williamson. There's the pick. Inside, deflects the pass. Fox with it, out guarded by Murray. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Fox passes to Wembanyama. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Wembanyama has got 7 points.
What a start. 5 for 5 from the floor, executing the game plan to perfection at this point.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Get up and get out. Let me hear you, baby. Here's the Pelicans High Squad. Pelicans fans, let's give a huge warm welcome to the Pelicans High Squad.
take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second-chance points in the league. Fifth on the list, the Pelicans.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Murray finds Williamson to end the cold streak. Murray against Fox. Murray, good.
And when he gets to the rim like that, it's almost impossible to take away options from Murray.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. The Spurs are ecstatic to welcome back their superstar big man, Victor Wembanyama. And he actually spent 10 days this summer training with monks in China, and he continues to embrace unorthodox training methods. Guys, perhaps appropriate given his unusual stature.
He's got that curiosity. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. So it's the Pelicans now, after the basket by San Antonio.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Wembanyama high post. And the basket is good. Wembanyama's got 11 points.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
On the wing, Murray. Changes up, and it's good on the way in. Murray's got his second bucket of the night.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And again, Victor Wembanyama. He's got 13.
Dare I say, he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
Now here's Murray. Oh, good on the three.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Fades away. Again, the Spurs, good for two.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now, here's Poole. Spins. Williamson outside. To the inside. Here's Murray. And it's denied by Fox. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Fox. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
So for the Pelicans, Matkovich is checked in, and Jones subbed in for Jordan Poole. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
And here's some numbers on Fox. Great showing for him last season. 15th in assists and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And he was the consummate playmaker last season. Completely unselfish, always had his head up, looking for the open man. San Antonio leading by 13. Vassell sets a screen for Fox. Pass to Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Now Fox. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Hawkins checked in for Trey Murphy. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Murray. Then for the Spurs, Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Johnson. Harrison Barnes comes in for Devin Vassell. And it's Harper in for Fox. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Back to Barnes. Now Sohan. Here's Wembanyama for three. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Williamson looking it over. Outside, Jones. Alvarado finds Williamson. A floater. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Here's Castle. His last outing, he had 8 points. That one falls. Wembanyama's got 20.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
Back to Williamson. Over Sohan. That's good for Williamson on the assist by Jones.
Well, that's something that Zion continues to work on, and it will only help his game moving forward.
The kick out to Harper. Puts up a 3. And he stays with it. Here's Wembanyama.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Pelicans trail by 18. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Williamson. 3-pointer. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
He's off on the first. And new leadership for the Pelicans. Greg looking to create a tough, no-excuses mindset.
And at the risk of making excuses, injuries are what held this team back last season. So some of that toughness might be best reflected in their ability to just stay on the court.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Bay comes in for Zion Williamson. And Trey Murphy subbed in for Hawkins. Now, here's Fox. Last game he had 28 points. Over Alvarado. Bay pulls it in.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Pass to Matkovic. Now Jones. New Orleans moving it around. No good on the wing 3.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Barnes kicks to Fox. 51 seconds left in the first quarter. Right block shot, and the jumper falls for him. Fox has got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Bay. Over Sohan. Back to Alvarado. Jones for 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Fox feeling it out a bit. Doesn't go that time. And the buzzer sounds, and the first, we've got a blowout underway here. Spurs out in front, just dominating this one. From New Orleans, back in a moment. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
On the court for San Antonio, we'll see Barnes and Sohan playing forward. Fox is out there with Harper, and it's Cornette in at the center. Right side, Fox. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Matkovic. Fires for 3, and Trey Murphy hits from deep.
This speaks to how confident Murphy is. Excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
The wide open look here for Fox, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Jones. Here's Alvarado. Still scoreless. On the wing, Fox. Pass to Cornette. Now here's Harper. From 10 feet out, and he gets it to go. Harper's got his second bucket tonight.
In the pick and roll game, Harper wants to attack, so you have to deny the ball defensively.
They set the pick. Here's Bay with nobody on him. He buries the jumper.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now Alvarado. And it's blocked. Fox, the bounce pass. And that one's good, Barnes.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Now here's Bay. Lets it go. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. Stan, the basketball term, finish the cut. What happens when you don't do that?
Well, 2 things can happen on that, Kevin. Number 1, when you don't finish the cut, you slow down and you take away a chance of getting a layup off the pass. And then the second thing is it leads to turnovers because of that, because the guy passing the ball is expecting you to continue your cut to finish it, and you don't, and the ball's thrown out in front and out of bounds in a lot of cases.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Zion Williamson's checked in for New Orleans. And San Antonio also making a switch. Wembenyama's checked in. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And here is Bay. Barnes grabs the miss.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here's Barnes. Pass to Harper. 6 on the shot clock. Now Barnes. And a miss there on the triple. Jones the pass to Alvarado. Jones looking for an opening. Now Alvarado. Off target with his 3. Outside Harper. Fox from outside. Wembanyama got the loose ball, but that will be a backcourt violation. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot blocking defenses from last season. In fourth, the Spurs.
Well, they played great defense last season. They had great rim protection, and they were very disruptive.
The Spurs making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in. Alvarado passes to Jones. And here's Bay. Here's the 3. Drills it from outside. Bay's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Olynyk dishes to Fox. Shoots over Alvarado. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 10 points in the game.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
There's a screen. From downtown. Pass to Bay. Back to Alvarado. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Barnes sets a screen for Fox. There's the triple. Bay pulls it in. Pelicans trailed by 21. From past the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game. And Craig, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Jones in the post. Arms on him. Drops in the layup for 2. He has 5.
The length of Murphy can be surprising. He's 6'8" with a good wingspan.
Fox passes to Harper. Here's Wembanyama. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Wembanyama's got 24 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Now, here's Fox. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. To the wing right side. Williamson against Wembanyama. Count it, good. He's got 26.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Alvarado. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Fox passes to Harper. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. It's Wembanyama, top of the key. Again, the Spurs, good for 2.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And it's Williamson missing.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Ball's knocked loose. Alvarado with the steal. A baseline J. Good on the shot. And it's Fox with the ball for San Antonio. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Get up and start moving with your mascot. And let's dance.
So for the Pelicans, Yves Missi, he's checked in for Bay. Poole comes in for Trey Murphy. And Murray subbed in for Jose Alvarado. San Antonio also making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Vassell comes in for Barnes. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Fox. Vassell outside. Wembanyama, right side. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Kevin, back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
Well, Johnson plays with a lot of physicality. He doesn't just take contact, he seeks it out.
And he makes the first. And unfortunately, Coach, the Pelicans still looking for the franchise's first deep playoff run.
Yeah, just 2 playoff series wins since their arrival in New Orleans back in 2002. They've had some tremendous talents, but the stars have yet to align.
So Johnson hits 2 of them. And as if the Spurs stand weren't already stocked with young talent, they moved up from 8th to the number 2 spot in the May draft lottery.
An embarrassment of riches, Kevin. And if any organization knows how to organically build through the draft, it's the Spurs. Well, when you foul a guy as agile and as gifted as Murray, you better make sure he misses it.
Second personal foul.
And staying an all-star back in 2022, DeJounte Murray has since been trying to regain that all-star form.
Absolutely, Kevin. And look, the major problem, like it is for a lot of guys, has been injury. When he's healthy, this guy can really play. He's a true two-way player and can help you win games at both ends of the floor.
Free throw good, Murray. And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility every day.
Oh, that's blocked. Outside, Jones. On the wing, Murray. Shot clock at 5. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Murray's got 9.
Well, when it comes to finishing in traffic, Murray's a tough customer.
Vassell outside. The 3 from Johnson. Missi grabs the rebound. Pelicans trail by 20. Pass to Murray. There's 1:38 left in the second quarter.
Yeah, you need to know where Wemby is. If he's anywhere close to the rim, it's really tough to score.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And shooting better from three-point range here in the second, but overall still struggling right around 30% from beyond for the game.
Here's Wembanyama. 28 points for him. Outside Harper. The three. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Castle.
A moment to check out Zion Williamson. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged 24 per clip, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Yeah, I loved having options like him off the bench. Guys who bring effort. They can change the attitude of a team.
Messi finds Murray. Right wing. There's a good screen. Williamson, the pass to Murray. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Harper. They could use a bucket. It's rebounded by Poole. Pelicans trail by 17. Pass to Murray. Back to Poole. Murray outside. Shoots the three. Good on the three-point shot. Murray's got 15 points.
After hitting 0 threes in the first half, he's got a couple now. You can see the confidence building.
Wembanyama nails the 16-footer. And the Spurs lead by 16.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. Right back after this break.
Hey folks, first off, let's take a look at the overall NBA schedule on tap for tonight. It'll be the Hawks against the Magic in Orlando. Tip-off will be 7 o'clock Eastern.
Maybe we'll be surprised with a huge upset, or not.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Pelicans.
This is so painful to watch. In fact, I stopped watching. Bad effort on the boards. This hurts so much, Ernie.
Yeah, I think we've officially lost Shaq's attention. Code red. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Murphy and Williamson up in the forward slots. Jordan Poole is out there with Murray. And it's Messi in at the 5, down low. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Off target from outside. Now here's Murray. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Here's Wembanyama. Johnson outside. And there's the call on Zion Williamson.
Zion Williamson.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pelicans on D. They trail by 16. Pass to Wembanyama. Pocket 6. Denial. Now here's Murray. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Down low. Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by Castle. Spurs leading by 16. Three-pointer, Fox. Pelicans with the rebound. Nisi's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Murray the pass to Poole. Williamson against Johnson. Williamson double team. Poole bounce pass. 18 feet out. And it's Williamson missing.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
It's deflected.
Great timing there from Murphy. Anticipated the block and was able to get the rejection.
And the Pelicans miss again.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
A pass to Fox. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Yeah, the score is also the result of quality defense. These teams are almost doing more on that end.
Now, here's Poole. Takes a 3. And it's Fox with the rebound. Fox has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, I'm sure this wasn't what they planned coming out of the locker room. They need to calm down and regroup.
Fox with it. He's covered by Murray. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Fox. Fox has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. And Willie Green wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. To the wing on the left. Williamson, the pass to Poole. And the 3 off target.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
GA, the Pelicans reshaping this roster, but plenty of long-term Pels still in the lineup.
Kevin, continuity matters. They've got talent, chemistry, and have weathered the storms together. Now, can they make some real headway?
And here is Murray after the 3-pointer from Keldon Johnson. Poole out outside. Shot clock at 6. Sinks that one from the post. Poole's got 5 now.
Making a difficult shot look easy. Poole, so tough to guard at times.
Back to Fox. And here's Johnson outside. Here's Wembanyama.
It just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And Jay, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. On the wing, Murray. Guarded by Fox. Murray, no good.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Now, here's Vassell. Back to Castle. Pass to Wembanyama. Plays it up and banks it in. Wembanyama's got 36.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Murray with it. He's got 15. Now, Misi. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Murray. Good season for him last year. Last year averaged 17 points a game, 7 assists and 6 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
Yeah, and make no mistake, we're watching a special guy here, and his numbers only tell a fraction of the story.
And the basket by Johnson.
Yeah, that's a good shot by Johnson. He's always a threat from out there.
Looking to end the run. Murray, no good. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Here's Wembanyama. He's got 36. He gets it in there. Wembanyama's got 38 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to Misi. Poole looking it over. In the corner, Murray with it. Over Fox. Murray, no good.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Outside, Fox. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Motkovich is checked in, and Jones subbed in for Jordan Poole. Williamson outside. Pass to Alvarado. Williamson with it. No hands there. To stop the drought. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. 10 points for him.
You watch Murphy. He has a great-looking shot. It's effective, too.
Barnes passes to McLaughlin. Here's Harper. He's got 7. Over to the left wing. Sohan. Back to Harper. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's McLaughlin. Sinks the three-pointer. McLaughlin's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Here's Alvarado. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Barnes. Lays it up off the glass. Barnes has got 6 points.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
Here's Williamson. Pulls from the top of the key. San Antonio with the rebound. And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Here's Sohan. The Pelicans make their last shot. His first shot coming late. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Hey, if you want Sohan to play point forward for you, he can certainly do that.
Pass to Matkovic. Williamson outside. Jones sets the pick for Williamson. And he makes good on the layup.
Yeah, look, you can put Zion on either side of the pick and roll, and it's good action for this team.
McLaughlin, the pass to Sohan. Outside Harper. Pass to McLaughlin.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Harper, no good. New Orleans has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Williamson left side. Williamson double team. Jones for 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Barnes down low. Defended by Jones. Barnes passes to McLaughlin. Here's the screen. High, arcing shot. Now Alvarado. 8 points for him. Here's Matkovic. Alvarado with it. Williamson in the post. He's guarded by Harper. And Williamson gets it to go.
Yeah, you could see Zion's internal clock go off there.
McLaughlin, the pass to Cornette. Here is Harper. Barnes outside. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Well, for New Orleans, shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Jones for 3. Rebound by Sohan. Spurs shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Barnes dishes to Harper. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. 9 points for Dylan Harper.
You see just how assertive Harper is down low. This kid fears absolutely nothing.
Here's Williamson, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for San Antonio, we'll see Barnes and Sohan playing forward. Then it's Luke Cornette. Then there's Harper, and it's Waters in at the 2. Here's Matkovic. San Antonio with the rebound. Barnes right side. Pass to Sohan. Low block shot on the way. Good on the jump shot. Sohan's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for San Antonio. Outside, Jones. Fires the 3. And Trey Murphy hits from deep.
Well, Murphy essentially lives on the arc. His job is to provide his team with consistent outside shooting.
And here's Harper from the arc. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. It's his 5th basket.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Hay kicks to Jones. Back to Alvarado. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Matkovic. The rebound by the Spurs. Barnes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's stolen. And Jones has it in the corner. New Orleans moving the ball around. Bay in the post. Sohan's there. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Cornette. Spurs shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. Pass to Waters. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy. Well, coming out of the half, he's been much more aggressive, helping them space the floor.
Timeout. San Antonio calls timeout. And Mitch Johnson, Stan, now taking over full-time as head coach of the Spurs.
Well, look, Mitch Johnson's the son of an NBA player and a high-level point guard in college. He knows how to run a team and favors that pace and space style.
Zion Williamson's checked in for Bay.
Pelicans, make some noise!
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. And Jose Alvarado is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Stan, teams take more threes now than ever before. More than double the average attempts we saw in the 90s.
Well, I think what's happened, Kevin, is we just have more guys who can shoot the ball. So in the 90s, you might have had 2 guys who shot the ball well from 3 and made it a good shot. Now, on a lot of teams, virtually everyone on the roster can shoot the 3. If we have more guys on the floor who can space out and shoot the 3, we're going to have a lot more attempts and a lot more efficiency on those attempts.
For 3, rebounded by the Spurs.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Barnes passes to Wembanyama. He takes it in, picked him clean. Floats it up for Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
He is such a powerful dunker. When Zion is cleared for takeoff, he doesn't pass up those opportunities.
Fox, the bounce pass. Wembanyama down low. The shot's good. Wembanyama has got 42 in the game.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Takes the three. Rebound by Sohan. And it's Fox with the ball for San Antonio. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Harper, no good. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Alvarado. And here is Williamson. Off target from three-point range. Harper the pass to Fox. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
On the wing, Fox. He's defended by Alvarado.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
New Orleans making a switch here. Dave's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
And here is Harper. It's good from Barnes on the assist by Harper. Harper's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Williamson kicks to Bay. Williamson with a screen for Bay. That one drops for him. And that's now 9 points for Saddiq Bey.
You know, Zion doesn't get enough credit for how he shares the ball. He is a really good passer.
Barnes finds Olynyk. The kick out to Harper. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Pelicans with the rebound. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Jones the pass to Alvarado. Outside, Jones. Now here's Bay. Jacks up a 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Pass to Barnes. Here's Olynyk. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
So for the Pelicans, Yves Missi, he's checked in for Bay. Poole comes in for Jones. And Murray subbed in for Jose Alvarado. Ryan's checked in for the Spurs. Pass to Poole. Williamson outside. Lets it go from 14. Rebound by Olynyk. For San Antonio, they've gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Harper wide open. Another miss by Harper.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Now, here's Poole. He's covered by Cornette, and Poole gets it to go.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions, and defensively, they need stops.
New Orleans has gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Pass to Missi. To the middle. And Poole gets it to go. Poole's got 4 this quarter.
Pure determination here, guys. A fourth quarter run that has them looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run.
Nice move. Williamson with the block.
Great timing by Zion. Met him near the rim.
Outside Harper. GA in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
Ryan against Poole. Pass to Williamson.
2 minutes remaining in
New Orleans moving the ball around. Murray for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
Here's Bryant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. There's 1:38 left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Misi. Up and in on the layup.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for San Antonio.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Victor Wembanyama.
He has really stood out tonight with his work on the glass. You can see the extra effort coming through.
Here he goes. Harper's shot's good.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Now here's Barnes. Pass to Cornette. There's 21 seconds left in the game. 5 to shoot. Harper's shot's good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Murray outside. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.